Hello everyone, welcome back to the adventures of Jakar and Skyrim. Um, Last time we left off was quite a few days ago, and it was when Jakar went through Bleak Falls Barrow, found the Golden Claw, and used it to uncover the secrets of the place, and uncovered a strange word wall, and all sorts of weird things happened. I also forgot to loot the Dragonstone, but that has been rectified. If you don't know what the Dragonstone's for, because you haven't played the game much, well, you'll see in just a little bit here. But it's an important quest item, and there was also some other nice loot on the Draugr Deathlord, and I completely skipped over it in the last session, as you may have realized. But I went back through there off camera, and it never happened roleplay-wise. He looted this and everything else on the Draugr Deathlord when I actually went through there for role-playing purposes. Right, as you can see, it's around noon right now because, well, he woke up early morning, but I had to, go through there again. So let's just say Jakar slept in more than he usually does, because that's all I can really say. But anyway, I have a few other things I should tell you about. First of all, I've updated a few mods. Interesting NPCs, which you probably won't notice because it's such a huge mod that you can't really notice all the details that get changed every 2 weeks. But I also updated Become a Bard. Now, there's a lot of differences with Become a Bard. First of all, the dialogue for asking to play at inns is a lot better, and it's actually voice acted. What they did is the mod author broke up actual, voice dialogue options and made it sound like he's actually talking instead of just silent dialogue, which works. Also, this comes with a few drawbacks, reinstalling the mod like this, and I had to reinstall it, not update it, because my version was so freaking outdated. The main drawback is that, according to the mod itself, I never played at the Falkreath Inn that one time I did. But the good thing is this allows me to, with less bugs and more interesting features, make Become a Bard more of a focus in this LP. And yeah. So yeah, it's, our barding experience isn't actually a factor right now. He's basically a noob again, which kind of sucks, but it's necessary with the amount of changes and cool new features that happened and bug fixes and all that stuff. I should also probably I already checked the songbooks he already had. Good. So yeah, the performance log says 0, 0, 0, zeros across the board. But we will make the mod more of a focus of this LP, as I said, so those numbers will go up gradually as the LP goes on. So, that's really all the stuff I needed to talk about. So right now, Jakar needs to buy a lot of food, because seems to go a little faster than Realistic Needs and Diseases. I do like it overall. I do like it better than Realistic Needs and Diseases overall. It's a bit simpler in some ways, and it also has some interesting features. And yeah, I realize I'm just talking over this, but we've heard this line of dialogue like 20 times. But anyway. Yes, let us indeed. So I'm going to buy all of his food because we need it. Baked potatoes and carrot and salmon steak and sweet roll and tomato and his do I have a water skin for Animlaw? I probably should have bought one earlier for her. Did I already give her one? I'm just gonna buy another one anyway, because having 2 water skins is pretty handy anyway with this mod. So even if she already has one, which I don't think she does, having 2 is not a bad thing. Right, and you'll also buy these jugs of milk, why the ball is not, and not any alcohol, because it doesn't need any. Right, so before we continue on here, let's give Animlaw some food, because again, also makes followers need food as well, and she seems to go through it pretty fast, so there she is. I just need to give you some food, Animlaw. I need to try some things with you. Right, so give her a rabbit haunch, perhaps. Jakar's gonna keep the sweet roll because he has a massive sweet tooth, and we all know this. One of the jugs of milk, baked potatoes maybe, and that'll probably be good for a day. Oh yeah, wait, let's make sure, does she have a water skin? Yes she does, but we'll just keep the other one because Jakar seems to go through water pretty quickly anyway. So yeah. Actually, she doesn't seem to be drinking from the water skin. I think I read somewhere that they do that, but oh well. We'll keep it on her anyway. Oh yeah, also, for realism purposes, I should probably craft a backpack for Adam Law and give her a woodcutter's axe and all that stuff, just because it makes role-playing sense for, you know, she's carrying stuff, so why in hell should she not have a backpack? It doesn't make sense. So I think Jakar has enough leather and that kind of stuff to make another backpack, and he should have made one for Adam Law a long time ago. Yeah, he has like he has 2 saber cat pelts. That's enough for like 3 backpacks, because saber cat pelts count for like 2 pelts each, apparently. You can make 2 leathers out of it and all that stuff. So, I was gonna talk to Gore and some other people around the inn, but I think Jakar feels like he needs to get a move on to Whiterun and warn people about this dragon, because honestly he feels like he should have done it yesterday, but those bandits up at Bleak Falls Barrow seemed to be an issue, and he seemed like that was a little bit more immediate of a threat to Riverwood, especially since that dragon has been a threat for months and hasn't really attacked the village yet. But anyway, Jakar notices there's a smith out here, so he's going to politely ask if he can use the tanning rack. Greetings. Hello, sir. Do you mind if I use your tanning rack for a second? I may buy some weaponry as well. I think I need to buy some arrows from you in a bit, but may I use your tanning rack? Yes? Thank you. Right, so Jakar's gonna go ahead and see if he can make a backpack for Adam Law, because it just makes role-playing sense that she'd have one. So, for a backpack, black fur, brown fur, and white fur. We have all the stuff we need for that, but, we'll give her a brown fur, why the heck not? Oh, actually, well, we have a lot of wolf pelts, so let's just give her a black fur. Alright, so, that requires, 2 wolf pelts, and we have exactly 2. Ooh. And 8 leather strips, which we have 3 of. Let's see, or we can make brown fur for 1 saber cat pelt, and we have 2. Or 1 bear pelt, and we only have 1. And 8 leather strips. Let's see. Okay, let's just look through my backpack, see all the kinds of pelts I got. So, I've got 2 saber cat pelts, a snow fox pelt, and 2 wolf pelts, apparently. Right, so... By the way, let's just make sure while I'm here that my tent was a 2-bedroll one, because I'm pretty sure it was. No, it isn't. I thought not, because I realized that there was only 1 bedroll in there. Okay, we're gonna fix that right now. Yeah, there's quite a few things we need to do with the tanning rack here. We also may need to buy some pelts or leather from Alvor here. Alright, so we need, okay, large fur tent, 2 tight, wait, hold on. We have a leather, not a fur, don't we? No, we have a fur, okay. So large fur tent, 2 times bedroll requires a large fur tent and 2 leather. Well, that's easily done. So let's take care of that first, because I should have had 2 bedrolls a long time ago, actually. Right. Let's make our wolf pelts into leather, I guess. And go ahead. Oh, cool! I also increased my smithing. That's fine and dandy. So, but you know, Jakar's only going to be doing leather working, because that's all he knows how to do. He doesn't know how to work with metal, and he never will. Right, large fur tent, bedroll. Okay, so cool. We actually have 2 bedrolls now, which we should have had before, but I am too derpy to realize that.
What do you mean by raw materials? start by tanning some leather on the rack. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps. Pity.
By the way, I
Can't have
really
it.
like how in Skyrim, if you're like in the crafting menu or talking to someone, everything else happens in the background like real life. Where in Oblivion, everything pauses, and the only thing going on right then is your conversation, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's annoying sometimes, especially if you're trying to talk to someone and you get attacked in the middle of it, but it's still realistic and cool, and really only achievable in this generation of games, to be honest. But anyway, enough of my blabbing, and I realize I've been doing a lot of rambling this episode, because again, I haven't LP'd in a while. Or recorded in a while, I guess I should say. But we're gonna make a freaking backpack for Animlaw, and I'm gonna do it before I ramble for 2 hours. Alright, backpack black fur. We don't have any wolf pelts. We can use our bear pelts, and perhaps one of the saber cat pelts to make leather strips out of. Okay. I can make 4 leather out of one of the saber cat pelts or the bear pelt. So let's make leather out of one of the saber cat pelts. And we need 8 leather strips. So... oh, I need 1 more leather strip. And I'm gonna make an excess. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, so now we should be able to make a brown fur backpack for Animlaw. Just makes sense that she'd have a backpack. She's carrying stuff, you know. But in the vanilla game, you apparently have, like, a bag of holding, like, literally your person is like a bag of holding. Like, it's very unrealistic, but anyway. The plan is to give you a backpack, Animlaw, because, again, I'm just getting RPing stuff out of the way that I feel like I should have taken care of a little while ago. What am I looking for? I need to trade things with you. I need you to take a backpack, Animlaw, so I shall give her... where is that brown fur backpack? Backpack brown fur, there you go. So, yep, she's wearing it. Right, okay, so... there's that. And, I think that's all the stuff we were gonna take care of. Oh, wow, one, I just realized that I haven't eaten or drank all in-game day, and I need to do that, so... alright, so thirst is quenched, and eat a little bit of something. Oh, I just realized that I gave Animlaw, I think, too much food. Oh, well. They didn't really have much food-wise at the end there. I think he'll have a sweet roll for breakfast. Why the balls not? And that didn't even do it. Okay, he's gonna have to buy lots and lots of food in Whiterun. But thankfully, realistically, they should have a lot more, you know, supplies up there in the city than the little small village like Riverwood here. But even though it's already early afternoon, Jakar feels like he needs to get a move on to Whiterun. Let's just check all our quests out right now. See what we've got here. So, warding the Jarl of Whiterun is pretty much Jakar's #1 priority right now. Trying to, you know, get the Jarl to send some soldiers down here to Riverwood because they need it right now. There's also the Way of the Nine. That's... we might not actually do that quest. I'm still thinking if I want to do that. Because I don't really know if I want to do a lot of modded quests. I mean, really, Interesting NPCs has a lot of quests, but a lot of them require you to talk to, like, a lot of the NPCs in the mod for them to even be triggered. And so we're not really going to be doing a lot of those quests anyway, so I don't even know if I should focus on any of those quests. I have to think about that. But, okay, that he's probably never going to do because it's Meridia, and he doesn't... Jakar isn't really that fond of Daedric Princes, as I've said. And that one as well is bugged and a Daedric quest, so we're never doing that, period. Dawnguard, again, we have to get to Riften before that. That's back up in Hoffengar. And these, I believe, are all not really around the Whiterun area. And Jakar's idea right now is literally just to go warn the Jarl about this. Maybe hang around Whiterun for like a day, but then get the heck out of Whiterun Hold. And as he was going to do several in-game months ago, join the Dawn Guard and fight the Vampire Menace, because there's been a lot of pain and suffering caused around Skyrim that Jakar's seen from all these vampires pretty much invading the damn province, and he's sick of it. And also, Dawn Guard is an amazing questline that I love. But anyway, I am babbling a lot on the quest screen, so let's get the heck to Whiterun. Right. So, I apologize for the rather slow start to the session that just happened. Again, haven't recorded in over a week. And also the amount of caffeine in my system right now is probably the main reason why I'm talking more than I usually do while LPing, which is, a little bit, what was I gonna say? But, yeah, that's pretty rare for me to talk more than usual, because I talk a lot usually anyway. But yes, we were going this direction. And there's a deer just walking on the road, which really wouldn't happen in real life, but, you know, it's a game. Man, one of the reasons I love this game is especially with lighting mods and all that kind of thing. Although I don't really have any lighting mods activated, I guess, but, I mean, the aesthetic of this game is just really impressive. It's bland in some places, and especially when it's cloudy in the vanilla game, things look kind of bland, but when it's sunny out, or if it's like the middle of the night with the night sky mod I have installed. Oh yeah, that just reminded me, I should have leveled up a while ago, so let's just do that right here in the middle of the road. So we're gonna give Jakar, again, he's gonna focus on stamina more than anything. And as for perks, light armor, can't really do anything in light armor. Oh yeah, he can get Agile Defender 2 of 5. Archery, there's a lot of perks he could get right now, but first of all, he isn't really fond of longbows, and neither am I as a player, so he really won't be going up that stretch of the tree there. But let's see, steady hand, yeah. I mean, my aim is okay enough without having steady hand and all that. Ballistics, again, he's probably not going to get much into smithing, maybe a little bit, but really all he's been doing crafting-wise is leatherworking and a bit of alchemy. Speaking of alchemy, I'm going to try to make a point of doing alchemy more. I mean, I collect a bunch of ingredients, but I haven't really been delving into alchemy much, and I never really delve into alchemy much in games, so I'm trying to experiment with that, but I realize that a lot of the stuff I'm trying to experiment with, I keep forgetting to do so. But anyway, light weaponry. You know what, we're not going to wrestle with perks right now, we're going to get this stuff done. Oh yes, and Animlaw is leveling up with me because Amazing Follower Tweaks is an awesome mod that I wholeheartedly recommend to everyone that plays this game. Anyway, what else to talk about while we're going up to Whiterun here? There it is on the horizon. You can see it from pretty much everywhere in the hold, and even from tops of mountains elsewhere in Skyrim. It's a pretty prominent city, especially since it's on a hill in the middle of the plains. It makes it stand out, you know? I just kind of blanked on what to talk about. I was trying to think of more and more role-playing topics to talk about as we progress through the LP here, because I want to reveal more and more about Jakar as it goes on. But let's see, we talked about his views on the Divines and the Daedra for the most part, and I don't really know what else to talk about right now, but once I think of some more topics, things Jakar might have opinions on within the Elder Scrolls universe, I'll, oh yeah, that's right, I think I'm going the wrong direction to get to the Whiterun city gates. I noticed that when I'm traveling out here in the wilderness and I'm talking over it, my ADHD tends to take over and make me go the opposite direction, because my thoughts kind of take over and I realize that I've overstepped my destination. I need to practice doing that in LPs, because it must be a little frustrating for you guys at the very least. But and also it kind of makes sense that Jakar wouldn't know exactly where the gates are, because it's not really made clear when you first see Whiterun on the horizon where you enter the damn place. But anyway. Oh gods, that's a giant! What is it doing out here in the middle of the farm fields? Get your bow out, Jakar, what the... Okay. Dwarven short bow.
That takes care of that.
Nice! He dealt the last shot on the giant. Are you guys alright? You just fought a giant. Wait, where's Ayla? She should be right here. Huh, she was all the way over there.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
What? There was a kill cam. I landed the last shot. Oh, well. I hate when bugs like this happen. There was a kill cam, right? I landed the last shot on that thing, but according to Ayla, I didn't help at all, which really isn't true. Well, you didn't look like you needed my help. You guys were, pretty, if you guys heard what Animlaw just said, that's the main reason why I just love her character. But anyway, again, another reason why I love how everything happens in the background when you're in a conversation. But anyway, like Jakar was just saying, you didn't look like you needed my help. You handled that giant pretty well by yourselves.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
Shield Brothers? What exactly is a Shield Brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Ah. If the coin is good enough, eh? Mercenaries. That is kind of what I am doing for a living, to be true, but... my reason is not coin, but to help others. And the coin I gain from such things is simply a side effect. So I do not think I would like to join these companions anyway, so I shall bid you farewell.
All right then.